Hello and welcome to the show. Listen, we know the beauty business is a billion-dollar industry, meaning if you're a customer, you've got options. But if you're a business owner, you have to find a way to break into this oversaturated market and survive all the storms that can impact your bottom line. And my guest today has done that magnificently so. Bella Rose launched her company, Bella Rose Passion, in 2011. Except her formula today looks entirely different than it did a decade ago. It's amazing what she has done. And now you can find her skincare and home fragrance products in retail stores like Target, Walmart, and on Amazon. Welcome to the show, Bella Rose. And I should say welcome back.
Yes.
Because you were here early on in season 1.
Yes.
And the growth that you have had since then has just been remarkable, which is why we wanted to come back and just learn from you.
Thank you.
So good to have you. Obviously, I'd say how have you been, but I know the answer is magnificent.
Yes. Feeling great, feeling good, blessed.
So let's talk about how things have changed for you. You are really in a really great space, and you were in a good space then, but that growth is hard to maintain.
Yes, it is. So when we started years ago, we learned a lot of things, but going into retail, we had to learn a lot of new things. And when you have to learn new things, it has to turn into a whole new, situation. It's like, okay, well, we can't put these products here because it has to look this way, it has to feel this way, different things we had to learn.
And it has to be what people want. Like one of the lessons I know you're very open about, you started out with clothing.
Yes.
And opened a boutique, but it didn't work out because it just wasn't your passion, and you really hadn't figured out a strategy for how to do it.
No, just went in blindsided. I want to open up a boutique, and I just went and signed a lease and opened a boutique. Had no marketing, no social media was really new. Like Instagram was really new. So we didn't know about social media marketing. We just knew about going out foot traffic marketing.
Right,
and that's what
that was still when you're going into beauty supply and beauty salons and saying, hey,
it just word of mouth. Yeah, word of mouth. And that's what we did. We would pack up our things from the boutique and take it to the nightclubs and sell it to the girls at the nightclubs.
Wow.
So at that time, but now it's social media marketing, and everything has to be presented in a different light, in a different way, because everybody wants to get it immediately.
Yeah. I think there's a good teachable moment there too for entrepreneurs who are either starting out or sort of trying to scale to the next level.
Yeah.
Understanding your customer base is so important, right? Because that's been quite frankly, you've talked about how that's been an issue and how you decided, this isn't working. This isn't what they want. Explain.
Well, when I had my customer and core base is the people I got to know, the people who got to know Bella Rose Passion and grow with Bella Rose Passion. Yeah. But then when we got into different stores, i.e. Walmart and Target, they have their own different customers. So when we put our products into Walmart, we feed the customers what they want. Well, we know, okay, this is our Target right here. But then when you get into Target, it's a whole nother different customer range. So we had to give them exclusive products, certain products, and we had to go through the clean product testing, where we send the products to get tested to make sure that it's an organic product, because you can't just say.
You can't just put organic on the label and say it's organic. You've got to be able to demonstrate that.
Yeah.
How did you learn who to go to, what to do? How did you figure that part out? Because it's one thing going from the clubs and asking, ladies to purchase to, hey, Target, Walmart, I have something that I'd like you to consider.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I Googled everything.
You did? It was not all on Google?
Everything that I was told I could not do, I learned how to do it on Google.
Wow.
And I'm completely honest with you.
I appreciate that.
It was nobody.
Because you didn't get to go to business school.
No, it was nobody I can go to. It wasn't, business entrepreneurs that said, I'm going to help you get into this retail store. It's they'll tell you, and there's a lot of courses out there that says, oh, we can help you get into retail, but they really don't help you. And when we speak with these buyers and we speak with distribution, they tell you certain things about your packaging, like, okay, well, this word is over to the left too far. It's not going to go onto the shelf today.
Oh, wow.
Things like that.
The things that you don't necessarily think about when you're not at that level yet.
Right.
I think it is so important to point out that this is a story of a woman who started out as a teenage mom.
Yes.
broke,
Yes.
trying to figure this out.
Yes.
The biggest sort of mental shift, I think, the biggest shift has to be a mental shift, right?
Oh, yeah.
How am I going to get past this part?
Yeah.
How did you do it?
Being a teen mom was kind of easy for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an only child. Well, I was my mother's only child, and my mom, she stepped in so fairly easily, like this is my child type of thing. You know, grandmoms was different.
Yeah.
So my mom helped me with my daughter. Once I met my husband, it was like instant chemistry between my daughter and him, and we got together 25 years ago. And so it was easy for me to adapt in any situation I was in because I had so much help.
Right.
I had help from my mom, I had help from my husband, and my daughter, she was an easy little girl.
Yeah.
So me learning how to, okay, I'm gonna get a job, but then it was like, I really don't wanna work at these jobs. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So becoming an entrepreneur was something that it drove me. It gave me motivation. It gave me things to look forward to.
And a lot of lessons learned.
Oh,
a lot of
money lost and a lot of lessons learned.
And what I love about you, Bella, is that you are so candid about that. So when we return, you're going to open up about some of those other hard lessons learned and some of the hard lessons that a lot of entrepreneurs are dealing with right now. How to manage DEI, how to manage tariffs, how those costs end up going to the consumer, and how entrepreneurs can make their way through. Conversation continues right after the break. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.